Hello and welcome everyone. Here we are. We're back for some more Modern. Today we have another Patreon submitted deck. Technically, this is a update to the Esper list that Anthony displayed last week. So this is a list that he wanted me to retry with some updates. Now, I like all of the changes that were made. I would like kind of some other threat besides Monastery Mentor, but it's fine. I think that Monastery Mentor is a good card, and we have a ton of 1-drops to support it. I'm glad he stuck with the Jaces. I really like Jace better than Dark Confidant. There were a couple spots where Confidant would have actually been better, but for the most part, Jace was just better all around. And especially if we're in a situation where they shut off our graveyard and we can't flip it. We're drawing an extra card. Yeah, we have to loot, so we're discarding 2, but we're not taking damage from it, which is really nice. And the damage can absolutely add up when you're playing a shock land, fetch land, discard spell, Thoughtseize mana base / deck. Again, we're still on 3 fast lands. I don't like the Seachrome Coast in this list, not because I don't like Seachrome Coast. I'm not a huge fan of fast lands in general, but you guys kind of know this anyway. But I'm not a fan of it because it's not a black source for turn 1. You see, I want to have a bunch of black sources so I can turn 1 my Thoughtseize or Inquisitions. And Creeping Tar Pit is a powerful enough magic card that I'm okay being the tap land that we have for turn 1 or turn 2. But my problem with Seachrome Coast is, other than Path, we don't have anything we care about untapped turn 1 white sources for. I think Seachrome Coast should probably just become another Darkslick Shores or just a fetch land, because we're only playing 8 fetches right now. Right? 4 deltas, 4 flood strands. Make it a godless, not a godless shrine. Make it a marsh flats. That's my thought at least. Still have the Lingering Souls. I don't mind Lingering Souls. Take it or leave it. He really loves it, so we're sticking with it. I'm sorry I don't remember who you are, and I didn't think to look until just a second to see who it was in the comments of the video that suggested changes themselves. But yeah. Again, I don't care for Lingering Souls too much. It's a card that can buy you time. It can create a really fast clock with Monastery Mentor. Yeah. We still have the Unearths. We still have the 2 Force Negations. I'm personally a fan of the Force Negations, at least in some number, because they give us outs to Neobrand game 1 and better outs game 2 and 3. Now, our discard package accompanies our Drown the Lock, which makes Drown the Lock, in my opinion, 100 times better. The discard allows us not only to more carefully choose the mode of Drown the Lock, we can be more selective then because we'll have more information, but also it's going to help fill their graveyard. Yes, Thought Scour is great because it puts 2 cards in the graveyard for our opponent, but sometimes that can accidentally flip cards in their graveyard that they wanted, so on and so forth. So discard is a little bit more selective and nice in that way. Now, the sideboard is what has the biggest change in my opinion, and that is the Engineer Explosives. Something I had mentioned is I really wanted some more removal. Actually, I don't know if that was actually in this video or not. It might not have been. Anyway, Engineer Explosive is a great catch-all card. It's super fantastic against humans, against Affinity. I guess it's Hardened Scales more so than anything else. It's good against Jund. It's good against all these different decks. And it's also good against opposing token decks, things like that. But, yeah. So, it is a bit of a nombo with some of our stuff, but, 4 wipes generally are. Other than that, the only other thing that I could see changing is Disdainful Strokes for Aether Gusts. Ugh, excuse me, had to yawn. I guess I'm more tired than I thought I was. Anyway, Disdainful Strokes for Aether Gust, just because I think Aether Gust is a little bit better against some of the red-green mid-range and green decks. But, on that same note, I like Disdainful Stroke and I want to try it. So, we're going to try it again. Other than that, honestly, I don't want to make any. I don't think any changes are really needed badly. Again, I'd kind of like to see something like maybe a. I don't know. It's hard to say because we don't want to diversify our stuff too much. But I would like another removal spell or another threat of some type. Yeah, we're gonna hop into some matches here and see how it goes. Anyway, let's hopefully we do a little bit better than last time, and let's hop into some matches here. All right, on the play. All right, this hand looks fine. This is about what I expect hands to look like in this deck. To note, I would not like this hand very much if this was not a discard spell. My luck's gonna be we're playing Burn, so. Almost. Opponent is on a black-white deck, much like our own. And by our own, what I meant was the one we played last week. Which we will have another exciting Orzhov list coming up, thanks to I believe it was Martin who submitted it. Yes, thanks to Martin. It is a little bit of looks like a Planeswalker tribal type deck with a bunch of Gideons. Looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be getting to try Gideon Blackblade out probably the first time ever in Modern for us. Also, what do you guys think about if I did excuse me, when I'm not doing Patreon submitted decks, if I did a poll on YouTube where basically I'll do 3 or 4 deck techs a week, and whichever video has the most views or most likes or something, we'll go ahead and send that over to be, or we'll play that for next week, one of the decks. What do you guys think about that? I kind of like that idea. Alright guys, I'm going to pause until they come back. They've been gone for... Oh, never mind, they're there. Alright. I'm just going to take another one. Oh, they drew a third Tidehull Sculler. Wow. Well, in the moment they can't even cast them, so that's pretty good for us. Fortunately, they have a lot of removal over here. I'm going to cycle this. This is almost going to certainly get a... Oh my god! They're living on They're living on paths. Man, if we draw another black source, we can unearth it. If we draw another black source, we can unearth it Inquisition again. That'd be pretty sweet. Alright, Sculler. Yep. Presumably going to take Thoughtseize and force us to have to path it. I don't know if that's worth it, given what their hand looks like. I guess it is. Yep. What if they're choosing to play snow-covered lands for flavor, if there's a reason? Tidehole, Sculler number 4? Oh no, that's fielding us. Alright. Yeah, this matchup's about to get real boring, I think. We're just both sitting on an all-removal hand. Yep. Hmm. Was there a Mystic Sanctuary in the original version that we're no longer playing? There was. That's right. That was a change I wanted us to make. Yeah, no, that's a good change. I'm happy about that. Mm-hmm. This point, Field of the Ruin is Wasteland, so that sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, we got rid of Stoneforge and Dark Confidant. Two annoying cards we did not want them to draw. Actually, the Dark Confidant, I don't care about them drawing, to be honest. That's fine. Um... Yep. Dark Thought Scour. I'm a fan. All right. Do you really draw the fourth path? That is super frustrating. Yeah, that's annoying, but there's not much we can do about it. No. Yep, wasteland. Mm-hmm. Yep. So this right here is a situation that I'm talking about. Like, we need a more impactful threat. Why'd you take so long to play that? Just go get a batter skull here, and now we can't win. So we don't have a way of dealing with batter skull. Hmm. Oh, no freaking way. Oh my god, really? Holy crap. They want to trade, we can have the trade. They don't want to trade. Nice. I will take the attack here. Yep. Alright. We're getting there. Putting in some work. We set this drown lock to counter literally anything they try to play. Unless there's a black and white non-counterable spell that I don't know about. So this is incredibly similar to what we were playing the other night. I'm a little surprised to see them keep playing here at this point. I guess to be fair, we haven't shown them any cards in our entire deck that actually say like, oh hey, we got this game won. Yikes. Now I feel dumb. Hmm. I'm not going to stop that. That's not something I think is worth stopping. Next target is down tick, unearth, and maybe opt or push it. Not sure yet. We'll see. I'm down both watery graves, aren't I? Am I not? That sucks. Losing Drown the Lock here is going to be really bad. Yep. But there's not much we can do. We could have drowned and locked it, I guess, but it's not very good. Hmm. Ooh, Godless Shrine's even better. Yep. Should I just double spell to get this? No, I'm always on next turn. At least on the Thoughtseize. Hmm. Sure. Make a token. Yep. I'm super surprised our opponent wanted to play this game out when they're so low on the clock already to start with. Let's fetch. Watery Grave. 3, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Alrighty. EE sounds good. Based on what they were playing, Counter Skull could even be good. Um, Force negation was nice there, but I don't think it's going to be super good against them here. It's just a 3-mana hard counter, I guess, but don't know that I'm a huge fan of all of the discard spells. If anything, I'd rather take out than Force of Negation. I guess let's cut a Drum Lock, because if they do decide to go the Rest in Peace route to try and stop our Jaces and our Snapcasters, I'd rather not just completely have Drown Locks being dead. It's not dead against Germ tokens still, but whatever. Let's try that. I guess we could Ashiok to shut off later game. Ooh, this hand's a beautiful one. I mean, obviously it'd be better on the draw, but I meant play. Opening on a discard spell here, taking our Thoughtseize. I mean, it's still fine. We still have Drown the Lock, or I mean, Opts for turn 1 action. We did cut out 1 Inquisition here because I don't like discard that much against discard decks, so I kind of wish we would have cut down to 2, down by 2 discards, so I was only playing 4 in the whole deck. So if later in the game discard spells get just really bad, you know, we don't want them being bad. That's not a good place to be. Sculler incoming, I'm sure. Or worse. No, just another Inquisition. Alright. Goodbye. I'm assuming Engineer Explosives, but that might be Monastery Mentor. Nope, it was in fact EE. I'm gonna wait till end step, because that's technically when we should do it. I think the Thought Scour, not a huge fan of it, but it's a card that's really. Drawing another land there was pretty inconvenient, I must say. Good news is they do not have Liliana mana, which is a card I'd be afraid of right now. I guess I'd also be pretty afraid of a Stoneforge Mystic too. I'm a little surprised that they just went straight into that and didn't field me and then discard. A little weird, if you ask me, but okay, I was gonna say. Let's open on this. All right. Probably taking Snappy. Ooh, we put a Souls in the graveyard. That does kind of suck. But Batterskull is gone, which is nice. God the Shrine coming in here. And we're just going to do this now. It'll give them an extra land. But they did miss a land drop. And that gives us access to our Snapcaster again next turn. Yep. Ooh. Alright. We're gonna Thoughtseize. Hmm. Can we beat Bitter Blossom? Hmm. I don't think either of them are going to be easy to beat, but I think that's the one we have the potential of beating. What did we play game one that they'd want to bring in Disenchant against? Nothing. So now I can go Stoneforge, grab Sword of Fire and Ice, Flashback Lingering Souls all on the same turn. Assuming it's going to be Fire and Ice. That's kind of just the worst one for me. Spamming. Push. Oh, yep, you suck, deck. You really do. The best part about all this is, once they equip it, we only have Path to Exiles that can kill that thing. I guess maybe they just made the read that yep. Oh, they assumed I'm a Stoneforge deck? Is that why I wonder? Or maybe they assumed I was tokens? There's no fucking way you... What? No. BS. Easy chump block. Easiest chump block you'll ever have, opponent. There you go. Thankfully, they have to draw a land to Sword of Fire and Ice and attack. I mean, play it and equip it. No blocks. Mm-hmm. At this point, we're dead to like a million things, so I don't think it really makes a difference. We can feel this, then equip this time. Another Snapcaster Path would be great this turn. Yep. Alternatively, I suppose. That's super inconvenient, but whatever. This now means we can't kill him next turn. Even worse, it means we're dead on the following turn after that. Their pace of play is not increasing any here, so I don't think they feel any specific sense of urgency. I don't really know why I floated mana there. It's going to be more annoying for me than anything else. Mm-hmm. Alright. Take a look at what they got in their hand, I guess. Um... Yep, this Edict does some attack for lethal. I guess I could have made him take the extra like 6 seconds to do that, but meh. All right, so it doesn't look like they are bringing in um, Graveyard Hates. So let's do that. Let's cut. We're not gonna get the Drown Lock. Bring in Ashioks. Cut one more discard spell because again, discard spells are just not that great in the in like discard mirror matches. So I'd rather not have dead top decks later in the game. I guess I should have cut another discard and brought in the other Unearth. Alright, well this hand's going to get torn apart very easily, pretty probably. But that's alright. It's a very solid hand. And our opponent has a lot of choices with their discard spells here. That means we're getting Stoneforge Mystic on turn 2, which is really shitty. Yep, them taking that tells me the exact card they're about to play is Stoneforge Mystic. We're going to go search and get a sword. And then we have 2 attempts to find a removal spell for it. Yep. Okay. I will take an extra land actually. Yep. And that's obviously not what we wanted to do. Oh god, they're just gonna naturally get to that mana, aren't they? Liliana? Fuck, that sucks. I mean, we're discarding Ashiok here. Best play would be draw Thoughtseize and go Monastery into Thoughtseize. But I get a feeling that's not how our day is about to go. Yep. Yep. Alright. Also, alright. Sure. Yeah. I mean, that really sucks. They got to play Batterskull now. If we would have played Ashiok, they couldn't have been able to go play Batterskull this turn. Oh no, worse. Much fucking worse. Way, way worse. That's a bold strategy, opponent. Um, This is going Scour. Alright. Yep. Down to 10. Batterskull. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yep. This is a miserably long first round here. Sure. Yep. Well, that's a good one. Yep. Mm-hmm. Not the way we wanted to win this one, but it is what it is. Sure. Yeah, not the way we wanted to win it, but this is a prime example of why clock management is one of the most important things on Magic Online. We have almost 10 minutes left. We could have ran this game back for another 20 minutes if they've been keeping up pace with us, but they haven't been. They played incredibly slow, took tons of time for things that didn't have decisions to make, and that's where we end up. So, alright, we'll be back in the next round. Alright, on the play here for round number 2. That was a super long round 1, guys. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, this is going to be a keep. Hell yeah, this is great. These are the kind of hands that you love to see. When you decide to register Inquisition and Jace for his Prodigy side by side, this is the kind of hand you want to see. Plus, we got 2 cantrips here. Hell, the only thing we're missing is a Delver of Secrets. This hand would be the best thing in the world. Man, that sucks. All right, we're gonna take the actual good card from their hand and leave the. Oh, we're gonna be here for a grind. Oh, we're gonna be here for a grind. Let's just go ahead and get that path out of their hand as soon as possible. So they are banned. Okay, that's good to know. Yep. Yes, this means we can't drown the Lock of Possible to Fairy this turn, but also means they can't path our Jace, which to me is a much bigger detail. Yeah, to me, them not being able to path our Jace is infinitely better. I don't know how that happened. I really have no clue how that just happened. I was positive our Jace was done for, but apparently not. Inquisition. What the heck? You really want this to not resolve. So okay. Then I'll target another Inquisition in my graveyard. And I'll cast that. Gust, Path, Snare. Take the Snare, because the other two don't really matter. Well, I mean, the Path matter, but the Gust doesn't matter. Why are they playing the Seaside Citadel instead of the... Oh, there's not a Bant Triland. That's why. It certainly makes sense. It's super bold of our opponent here to be playing stuff like this. Main board, at least. Bottom it. Ah, oh, yuck. That's not a land we wanted to draw. Yep. Force it. I mean, we know their hand. Okay, let's go on Thoughtseize real quick. Get one of those paths out of there. Sanctuary back. Force. Yep, sounds about right. Alright, well. Sounds like my time to shine. Getting back at the scour. Yep, Inquisition. Yep, Mentor. I mean, all our opponent has to do is draw a freaking Uro at this point, though, and we're still screwed. Nice, we're not. We can path it. Yep. Maybe I should have pushed our own. Yeah. I think I maybe should have pushed. I'm gonna give me a second token. Yeah, hoping not to mill over anything good. We did not. Beautiful. Alright. Yep. Back our promise. Yep. It's an easiest drown lock ever. Scour. Yeah, let's go. And counter. Yep, there we go. Alright. We got game 1, which is huge. Especially when I'm pretty sure just about every card in our sideboard can come in here. So that 8's in. I'd really like to get 4 more cards out, but I don't know what to take out here. I guess Lingering Souls is probably pretty bad against Uro. No, let's just do that, I guess. Spellbombs will help control the graveyard. Welcome to Mulligan Island. Population apparently. Oh my god, why deck? I mean, that's not terrible at all. Not in the slightest. Oh, that was a pretty great pickup, to be honest. Alright, that sucks. I need them to somehow put 2 more cards in the graveyard. Okay. Does that art seem weird to you? Yep. Yep. Attack for 3. Here's the part where we try to end this game off of our creeping tar pit. It's a weird choice to have in your sideboard. Maybe call me old-fashioned, but I would so much prefer good old Thraggy Tag. I mean, again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Thragtusk, maybe that's better than Thragtusk, but I'm not seeing that. I'll admit that a huge part of that could just be ignorance, and that I don't understand why that card's good. All right. Okay. Sure. Sure. Also sure. Alright. That's perfect. Yep. Now a fetch land, resolve collective brutality, another tar pit attack. There's 100 things that kill him here. Fuck. That's game. Yep, they finally drew an Uro, and that's what it takes to win the game. Um, I don't think there's anything else to bring in. I think we just have to kill him faster. We were one turn off from winning, so, and that was on a mulligan. I don't have any green sources or white sources here. I'm just gonna take the card I don't want to see the most. Yep. There. That's definitely fair. I'm gonna excavator. Nice. All right. Down to 10. Okay. Alright, we got there. 2-0. Deck's definitely improved a lot. Long games though, man. Alright, we're back to smooth round number 3. Alright, round 3. Let's see if this one's gonna be another hour-long one. I'll keep it. This is pretty good. It's a lot of thought scours, but that just means we have a lot of different opportunities to draw some cards, plus get some cards in their graveyard. Almost tempted to get a white. Nah, let's just get Watery Grave. I'd rather be able to cast my scours. We're gonna leave them with the bobble. Take the card that they're gonna try to discard us with. Hopefully they're not a Grimag Angler deck. Hopefully they're just Green Black Rock. And by hopefully I mean I just prefer that over Death Shadow. I wouldn't actually want them to be Green Black Rock either. Why would I not want them to be Green Black Rock? Because we gonna be here a while then. Bold choice for our opponent there to keep Bobble. Bobbling themselves. They decide not to fetch during their upkeep. Okay. So they decide not to fetch, and I'm just going to upkeep Scour them. Oh, shit. Whoop. I'd like the record to show that's not what I meant to happen. Yeah, we'll let them just push out of their hand here because I forgot they had a push in hand. Yeah. Alright, we're taking son of a bitch. We're gonna take a lot this turn. Yeah, this is not at all what we wanted, but it'll do. It'll do, Piglet, it'll do. I think we're dead. I'm feeling confident that we're dead. Did I potentially play this game wrong? Probably. It can eat 2 creatures. Yep. They said they have to eat 2 creatures. I mean, they can. Take a look on here. I think I'm going to concede. That's actually worse. Because that will become 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yep, we're dead next turn. So I want verdicts. I want Ashioks. I want Nihils and explosives. I don't want forces. Definitely do not want some number of discard spells. Don't want any discard spells. Maybe a couple. I'll cut a Monastery Mentor. Run that. Yeah. So something I did forget to mention. Sorry, I was reading the Patreon messages. So something I forgot to mention was I was supposed to be keeping in mind every time we play Lingering Souls if Liliana would be better. And so far, I feel like Lingering Souls is just this hand sucks so much. Like, and it deceptively looks okay, but it doesn't do anything. All right, this hand's good. I'm gonna keep it and put the Spring Break to the bottom. Yep. All right, I'll respond to that one in a second. Thoughtseize here, incoming. I'm assuming. No. Just gonna lead on the Jace, even though he's almost like got a 0% chance to survive. Hmm. Dark Confidant? Brutality? Kind of feels like a brutality. The amount of time opponent's taking here kind of feels like a brutality. Yep, brutality. Womp womp womp. Probably losing Fatal Push here. That's pretty shitty, to be honest. That's about the worst we could get. Hmm. Take a Thought Scour. Shit. Alright, let's fetch. Go ahead, Hallowed Fountain. Snap. Target push. Push. Unearth Jace. Pass. Okay. Charmagoyf. Yeah. Yep. No, I meant a plus. Alright. I mean, all in all, that turn felt like it went pretty well for us. Really, bitch? I'm so tired of this card. Yeah, I hate Scavenging Ooze. This card is such a thorn in my side. We could always have tried to force him to eat what we wanted him to, I guess, but it does look like they only have one creature they can eat. I mean, eat our Unearth, right? Just to eat it. Oh no, eat an Opt. Okay, that's fine too, I guess. Hmm. Please don't be a kill spell. Please like something crappy like Dark Confidant. We're already infinitely behind here. Yeah, the deck's super sweet so far. Really liking it. Really glad we're playing it. Did you just brutality my? Damn it! You gotta be kidding me, opponent. Come on, stop doing that. All right, let's draw. Yeesh. Yep. Yep. He ain't doing me any good here. I just undid it. I'll land, untap, push. That's fine. Also fine. Yep. Yep. Getting there. That field's inconvenient as hell, man. Holy shit, is that inconvenient? So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're gonna field us, which really sucks. That's our best land in this entire matchup too. And we don't have like we ran through most of our cantrips already. Not most, but a ton of our cantrips. We ran through 4 of the 7. Fetching. Lingering Souls. Yep. Yep. Just sag there. They're less likely to block that way. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're still dead on board right now. If they don't do anything, which I mean they'll block, but Yep, spell bomb works. Spellbombing me, sure. I have nothing of substance in my graveyard anyway. Okay, concession. I kind of want to bring back in the last mentor, but I don't know what for, so I'm just gonna leave it out. I'm still mad about yesterday's damn freaking Teamer Delver list. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I cost us a 4-1. Oh, I'm so mad. For those who haven't seen it yet, yesterday we played a Teamer Delver Stormwing Elemental deck, and we went 2-3. But in two of the matches, I made significant play mistakes to the degree that it costs us game 3. In situations where had we not done that, we would have literally been, if not so far ahead, it would have been hard to beat us, or just outright have won on the following turn. So I'm very angry about that error, and I will not get over it. This hand's not great, but it's fine, I think. Also, you guys are awesome. We're only in the beginning of the month, and we already have almost all of our submissions sent in. Well, I was going to just play a tapped land this turn, but apparently we're just going to draw all 3 of our fast lands. See, in a world like this, where we have all 3 of them in our opening hand, God, this brings me back. That standard set was so great. Man, that's so good. It need to be reprint so bad, though. Yeah, I'm going to leave up the Fatal Pusher, I think. Just in case they just play a Scavenging Ooze. Mm-hmm. Loris, okay. Alright. Now, I did that instead of playing this land so that I could push it, and then next turn I can have Snap Path or Snap Push, depending on what the situation calls for. Liliana would suck, but Liliana's... Ooh, Murderous Rider. That... I don't know how I feel about that one. Put that baby back into play. Let's see what our opponent does here. They got 2 cards left. So I don't like Murderous Rider in Modern. I don't like the 2 damage it costs. But in a matchup like this, it really shines as being a really good card advantage card because it's doing 2 things. It's a 2/3 body that we have to deal with at some point, as well as just outright being a removal spell for almost everything in our deck. Murderous Rider? No, Luris. Okay. And this is why, opponent, you should have fetched before. Should have fetched before playing Luris. Because you gave us priority in a situation where we could stop you from being able to play your Tarmogoyf post comp or main phase 2. Or the after resolution of our or before your fetch resolved. Yep. I'm gonna start jamming with this Snapcaster Mage here. And you got 2 of your 3 likely Lurises gone. They have a Murderous Rider to follow up with here. I wouldn't be too surprised to see them crack this Peatland. Also, the cool little combo of these 2, Verdict and Unearth, is pretty sweet. Ooh. Hmm. Yep. You can eat Thought Scoured Path and Unearth. Oh no, they only had 2 lands. I'm a little surprised they actually missed the Unearth. That's surprising. Yep. Interesting. Okay. Let's fetch. Island. Yep. Alright, go ahead. Yep. Oh, we could avoid that by getting a Godless Shrine. Yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm a little dumb. Yep. It is unbelievably tempting to emblem this Jace next turn. Hmm. Uh, I really don't want to emblem it yet. We need to get that out too before they get another Scavenging Ooze. If they don't play a Scavenging Ooze this turn, we're not going to emblem. We're just going to downtick and unearth. If they do, I guess it depends what we draw to. If we draw an Ashiok. Murderous Rider. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Unearth. Opt. Bottom. Souls. Souls. There you go. Alright. Well, this has been the weirdest 3-0 so far I think I've ever gotten. I've lost every single game one. Proceed to win the next two. Alright, we're going to play the next round, but we're an hour and 50 minutes in, which means we might... I don't know. I'm pressed for time, so I might not get to play the full league. So we'll see. We'll be back in just a minute. Alright, they revealed themselves Aluris. I kinda... There could be a plethora of things, but I think they're probably going to be Black-Red Prowess. I'm going to keep this hand. It's not great, but it's fine, I think. Nope, they're just on old-fashioned burn. Yep, looks like they're just on old-fashioned burn of prowess. Yep. Really, MTGO? Seriously? I'm gonna take a ton of damage here, but I think the Thoughtseize is right. Um, yeah, I mean, yep. So one unknown, because remember that we don't know the Lurrus is actually. Lurrus isn't in their hand, Lurrus is still in their companion zone. Hmm. Taking opt, that's surprising. Yo, Soulscar Mage, what? Taking two. And you got me messed up if you think I'm not going to force this Lava Dart. For a couple of reasons. Number one, Lava Dart can very free of cost kill our that Kolgon's command is gonna suck too. Yeah. Resolves. Resolves. Activate. Discard you. Path you. Do we want to force this? I do. Yikes. Um. Yep. I'm not happy. I guess we could have down ticked and pathed. Maybe that was better. Yeah, I think that was better actually. Yeah, I think we were supposed to down tick and path there. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, you flash it back, you get to kill Jace. Which, I mean, right now you're leaving him at just enough to opt again. Yep, alright. Yep. A Snapcaster Mage would be great. You're not actually very good, but we'll keep you around anyway. They draw any spell, we're just in trouble. Wow! Jesus. Alright, we're dead. We don't have anything that gets us back in this game. I mean, I guess against Snapcaster technically might. Still might. Yep, put Loris in the hand. They're gonna get to bobble off of their Luris, but that's about it for now. Never mind, they just drew the lightning bolt. We're good. Never mind, they just drew the lightning bolt. All right, brutalities, yes. Supreme verdict, yes. Spell bombs and explosives, yes. Force negations, maybe, but probably not. Thought seizes, definitely not. We don't even want that many inquisitions either. Cut down there. Trim a draw spell and keep the mentor, I guess. We're still keeping some of our discard in, but bringing in a lot better cards. Well, on the bright side, if our trend keeps up with the rest of the league, we're not in bad shape. I hate it too, guys. I hate it too. Don't worry. I hate this hand, but we're gonna keep it. Also, by the way, do you know how awesome it is being able to brutality double mode just to get rid of one of these enemy souls and kill and guarantee we can flash it back the following turn? Mm-hmm. Yep. Like one land, please. Yep. Ooh, rip. Buy drown lock. That's fine by me. Need red mana. Spell one. Meh, this sucks, but whatever. It means they're not playing one of these abbots this turn. And they chose to play the land we didn't know about. I like it. Also, we're flooding out pretty hard here, which is not a good start, but, you know, it is what it is. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Okay. It's also really smart. Bobble yourself to know if you actually want to play your second abbot this turn. That is beyond annoying. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna, die. Because we're flooding. It's alright. I mean, we had a good run. 3 straight wins. Yeah. Feeling like we're just way too far behind at this point to not just die. Ha ha ha! Oh, Jesus. Oh, oh, man. Are you shitting me? Do your worst, opponent. I guess I won't concede. We're not straight out dead yet. Basically, but not actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, we are actually. I'm dumb. We're actually dead. So we got to kill a Snapcaster. Alright, we lost our first match of the league. That's fine. We'll be back into the final one. Alright, we're going to keep this one. Ooh. Damn it. Taking the light up the stage. It's the one I care about the most. Yep, lava dart. Alright. Yes, I'm playing this one out first. Because right now, doing this now is the time they're least likely to have a removal spell in hand. Yep. Alright, I mean, they're going to finish off Snapcaster. Or, I mean, Jace. Kind of crappy, but it's fine. They're going to flashback this Lava Dart to kill it. On the downside, we're going to take 3 damage here. But on the upside, we got another card out of their graveyard for their Bedlam Reveler, which is great. Oh, we're taking 8 this turn. Yep. Let's grab Island. Alright, let's pass. Yep. Mean, alright. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's mill ourselves. I really don't want to give him the extra. Well, that's unfortunate. We were really hoping not to have that happen. Yep. Yep. I mean, hopefully we're not just dead. Another Stormwing, alright. All right. Uh, yep. Need a gut shot to accompany this lava dart, and you got me. Okay. All right. Yes. 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 Out. First Thoughtseize I like. Let's get Unearths out of here. Let's cut. Is a mentor? Maybe a Jace. Let's cut a Jace. That's another thing. In this matchup, Jace is a lot better than Dark Confidant. Because yes, they die the same, but actually Jace doesn't die the same. They're actually harder for them to kill. Dark Confidant takes a gut shot or a lava dart instead. Jace, you need to double up on it with one of the one damage burn spells. But notably, he doesn't cost me life when we use his ability. Slow and steady, but I'll keep it. Perfect. That's excellent. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. Sure. Yep. Yep. Hmm. Yep. Yep. Well, don't want to risk losing my too much life, so I'm just gonna path this. All right. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, I would rather have held Drun Lock up to guarantee I could counter this. But since they have Tormod's Crypt, they can exile their own graveyard to let this resolve. Yep. Alright, that makes this easier. Perfect. What am I doing? Like I said, push deals with this. I'm actually going to fetch now and get the swamp. Just in case they have something stupid that could protect it. Second Tormod's Crypt. Yep. Okay. So, island. See, our opponent pops their own graveyard here to count to stop our spell. They choose not to. They choose resolving their spell is worth it. Worth more than their killing our Monastery Mentor. Megatoki. Prowess. Prowess. Bottom. Why do I keep doing that? Yep. Wow. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, our opponent is. I mean, we had the game one because we had the Snapcast in hand, but our opponent just like gave up there at the end. They're like, "Nah, I'm done. I quit. We're done here." So improvements, great. Oh my god, the improvements are so great in this deck. Um, it was tons of fun. I'm really glad you submitted it, Anthony. It was super awesome. Um, overall thoughts: Lingering Souls definitely better than Liliana. In the games we played, at least. Typically, Liliana is better alongside Lingering Souls than she is in the place of them. Um, the big thing with Lingering Souls for me is it's a card that we can just play early, put in the leave in the graveyard, and then after we put our Monastery Mentor into play, we can flash it back then, and that's a huge deal. The added disruption is so much better. It gives us so much more fight. Um, I still would like some kind of bigger thing, like maybe a Jace the Mind Sculptor, or maybe a couple Jace the Mind Sculptors, or maybe I don't even necessarily want a Gideon, but something up top, maybe in the 3 or 4 drop slot that's a little bit better of a creature or Planeswalker type win condition. Do I know what card that is? No, I have no clue. Do I know we want something like that? Yes. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you want to see your video played on the channel, go ahead and check out my Patreon in the description below. If you're not interested in a Patreon and signing up that way, I do also have PayPal. Do one-time donations for leagues. Um, Price varies more so depending on what you're. We'll negotiate it. I'll definitely try to be reasonable. In my opinion, at least I'm reasonable. Um, you could ask my Patreons and ask them. They're the ones that have also done PayPal donations. Ask them if I'm reasonable. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button, hit that subscribe button to get more videos just like this. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.